Hey guys, it's your boy Michael with the H&M Reviews channel. Today we are going to take our Gooloo GT4000 and extend the cables like we've been doing in our previous videos. Okay, we are already spliced. We spliced them all already. Okay, we have our heat shrink tubes. We have everything situated. We don't want to bore you. Okay, we're using our 100-watt gun. Somebody brought it to my attention that this is considered a modification on your smart jumper cables on your jump starter. So this will probably most likely void your warranty out if you have a warranty left on your jump starter. Just keep that in mind, okay? This is considered a modification. Okay, we already started soldering the joint. Okay, we have the 100-watt gun here. We're going to hook this in like we did before. Okay, and we're going to use this, and we are going to, here's the cable, and we're going to hook them together. Okay, trying to keep this heated up the whole time. Okay. Okay, what we got here? Yeah, and this was actually the better solder I was using. This is the real thick solder. I believe it's a. This is the 4060 rosin core, 4060. But like I said, I know I'm doing the soldering incorrectly, guys, but I don't have a skinny wire. If I had a skinny wire, it'd be a lot easier to do it. But unfortunately, you know, it's just, you know, not, you know, it's not easy. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay. 3-foot cables for the Gooloo GT4000. Let's check out. Here we go. I mean, it's not beautiful, but you know, it's put the heat shrink wrap on these black ones. Did a little of everything. 3-foot. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Let's go outside. Okay, here we go. Here is the Gooloo GT4000, one of my better units. This is a beast. This is a 4000 peak amp. Okay. And this has the new and improved 3-foot cables. Let's see if it works. Okay. Alright, oh wait, actually, let's make sure the car don't start. I forgot, we have to prove that first. We gotta prove the car don't start. Ow, here we go. Hear the clicking? Nothing. Okay. Alright. Well, we know for sure, without a doubt, it does not start. Alright. Here are the cables. Here's the red. Put it on there. Boom. Actually, boom. It's on the red. Put it on the black. No, I shouldn't put it this way. Give me a second. Okay. It says ready. Give it a boost, maybe. Okay. So the lights come on. Let's give it a shot, guys. See if the car will start. Ow. First shot, guys, the Gooloo GT4000 with the 3-foot cables, guys. Look at that. How awesome is that? No fires, no sparks. Wow. I guess all the haters are going to hate because awesome. Now, see how the flashlight's on the opposite side of the cables? Okay. Let's shut the car off real quick, right? But actually, let's check out the wires. See if they're hot or cold. No, guys, these are cold to the touch. Cold to the touch. And grant you, being that these are extended cables, there's going to be a little voltage drop, as we all know. But these units have a substantial amount of voltage in them, so a little voltage drop isn't going to be a big deal. You know, obviously, the car did jump start. No issues, as we know. So obviously there is no issue with the voltage drop. Okay? Shut the car off. Okay. Now I'm going to shut my light off. I'm going to turn, it's on 80%, 87%. I'm going to turn the light on. Okay, now I'm going to shut my light off here. Now guys, look. If you're in your car, the flashlight's on. How come people said, oh, well, you could still see on the other side since the flashlight is so bright? Guys, you can't see. There's the battery. The cables are on it. If you look, let's pretend we had the old cables on there. Look, guys, the unit is right here. You can't even see the other side. See? Now you have the option to turn the unit all the way over so you can see what you're doing. See? Look at that. Perfecto. See? You couldn't do that before because the cables were too short, as we know. But now you have the option to turn the unit all the way around. Perfect. Now let's turn the light back on. Boom. You see? See, what I was trying to say is, see, you couldn't do it before. Now, since the wires are so long, you have the option to turn the unit around and shine light wherever you need it. Pretty cool, huh? So guys, how about that, huh? Yeah, I am happy as hell. Okay. Now, let's try the reverse polarity on this one. Okay. We are going to put the positive on the negative. Oops, excuse me. And the negative on the positive. And you hear the audible. I love the audible. That's Gooloo GT4000 saying, hey, you got the cables on wrong. Put them on right. See? Well, guys, as we do in all the videos, let's check this out real quick on the trunk. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully a lot of companies will see this and know it's possible to extend the cables to a certain, to a certain amount. I mean, we're not talking nothing crazy, But yeah, but keep in mind, I said this before, if you guys have a warranty on your portable jump starter and you modify the cables to make them longer, most likely your warranty will be void. Okay, keep that in mind. All right, guys, shake your neighbor's hand. All right. Peace out.